sometimes we can get ourselves into real emotional spirals or ruminations when we feel as though we have done something wrong. I'm going to give you an exact example of this. So this week, one of my clients reached out to me and she said that she had an issue with an in-law. And basically she was trying to set a boundary and the in-law was resisting and not listening to her wanting to set the boundary. And then she reacted and made it really clear what her boundary was, and the in-law did not take this well. And I said, okay, and so she has been fixated on it, and she's been ruminating on it because she's like, well, obviously I was wrong. Like, am I supposed to apologize? I don't feel like I'm supposed to apologize when I'm the parent in this situation. And I said, yeah, that's fair. And you didn't like the behavior that was going on, and so you had asked, and it didn't get reinforced, so let's try a different way. And she goes, but I don't know how to let go of it now. And I was like, that's very fair. I said, do you trust your husband? And she goes, yeah. And I go, great. Your husband has known this person far longer than you have, right? Is he really bothered by the situation? She goes, no. And I was like, does it matter to him? Like, even if you brought it up, like, would he tell you, yes, you have to apologize to this family member? And she's like, no, it doesn't. But he's not putting any time and energy into it. I'm like, great. Then why are you? Sometimes utilizing our partners as gauges for how much time and energy we should put into situations, and if it obviously really affected your partner, then maybe it's something you should work on clearing up. But if it's something that you're just spinning with because you're fearful that you did something wrong, I want you to be really, really careful of how much time and energy you're putting into a situation. Not every person has the capacity to understand where you're coming from. We react. We're humans. We make mistakes sometimes. And maybe you didn't do it in the way that you thought you should have done it, or now reflecting back, the way that you had hoped that you had done it. But ultimately, the behavior was changed. You didn't say anything mean. You just set the boundary, and it's okay to move past that. And if your partner is not affected by it and it's not causing huge hostile issue in your family system, what are we still holding on to?